Me trying to beat the "you like her" allegations in 4th grade. What makes you happy? Me adding LOL on a serious message. When I go to the store with my IDC outfit but then spot someone I know. When the problem asks you what's the problem. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Me not saying anything at all. Me waiting for my Bluetooth to connect so I can start driving. Last one down the stairs is a rot dash. Me thinking I'm hiding my irritation whole time my face looks like this. Sometimes I'm late because I sit like this for a long time. How I look at the menu even though I'm going to get the same thing as usual. Whenever you feel low, just text me, I'll always be there for you. Me after getting home from anywhere. Me trying to remember the new password I just changed 5 seconds ago. Me when I start using my own money and realize how expensive I am. When you're an adult and now you have to go to the doctors alone. When your workplace is in chaos but your shift is over. When someone gives you a compliment and you're not sure what to do with it. My personality's having a meeting deciding who's going to cause a scene today. Me and my homies going our separate ways after having the best time together. Me lighting up your world with my memes. Me at work pretending I'm helping. Me after saying what for the 3rd time and still not hearing what they said. Nobody. Me dissociating in the middle of a conversation. How responsible are you with money? Me sacrificing my entire career for 8 extra minutes of sleep. Me when I start to dissociate out of nowhere. When you find someone that's as weird as you. Me 5 minutes into the movie that took me 2 hours to pick. When a traumatic flashback hits you in the middle of a decent day. Me listening to ANY conversation that I had to take my headphones off for. Change that face. Me, what face? Explaining your life to that friend you talk to once every 2 months. Are you seriously going to cry because of that? Me already crying. When you're in sensory overload and too many people try talking to you at once. Me returning to the comfort of my own space after being around people for too long. Did you get all that? Me after hearing nothing you said. When someone touches me and I wasn't prepared for physical contact. Me finding out my family ate something good without me. Me after suffering the consequences of my own actions. Always start your day with a positive attitude. Me mentally preparing myself to leave the house and deal with humans. How it feels to explain anything to that one bro. Me at 7 a.m. choosing between my future or my bed. When I say I need a party, this is what I mean. Me when I accidentally wave back at someone who is not waving at me. How it feels when you catch yourself closing Instagram just to instantly open it again because your brain is literally rotting away. How I look at the flight attendant during snack time so they know I'm awake and would like a cookie. If my overstimulation took a physical form, this would be it. How it feels when you're lying and bro starts adding details. Me trying to hold back a rude comment when I'm in a bad mood. Enjoy it. These are the best years of your life. Me, this is my best. Every day, I understand him a little more. When you hear some nostalgic music and start thinking back to the good old days when you were a kid. Me getting ready for the outing I said yes to. How it feels to do something you said you would never do. How it feels going to bed on Sunday to repeat the loop. When you can feel yourself being annoying but you can't stop. Me looking at the imaginary camera every time there's a plot twist in my life. Tomorrow I really need to tell you something. Me all night. Me, OMG sorry just saw your text, it's been a crazy day. Also me, I literally told you yesterday, don't you remember? Me, when you sleep to avoid your problems but end up dreaming about them. Me, sending my friends 100 reels while they are busy working. Cashier, the receipt is in the bag. Me, you too.